Senegal has beaten Sudan 3-1 to qualify for the quarterfinals for the African Cup of Nations. But it wasn't an easy game for Senegal because Sudan scored first. When Sudan came in that first 6 minutes, they looked as if they wanted this game more than Senegal, and they scored a very good goal in the first 6 minutes through Amin Adela. Senegal remained composed. They did not change their style of play. They didn't change their strategies. They were still moving the ball out from the back. They were making passes. They were creating chances and looking to score. And they scored a very good goal in the 29th minute. And then scored another goal just before the end of the first half. Sudan, on the other hand, played really well. They had a very good strategy. Their strategy was don't press Senegal from the front, let them play out from the back. But immediately they cross that halfway line and then you press. They did that a couple of times and it really worked really well. But when they came in the second half, they changed their strategy a little bit, probably because they were losing 2-1. Instead of letting Senegal move the ball from the back, just like they did in the first half, they pressed them from the front. And we saw it a couple of times where Mendy had that ball. He could not play out from the back because of the pressure from Sudan, and he had to play long. And Sudan midfielders and defenders won all the second balls. They created a few chances in that second half, but could not take them. And then Senegal made that change where they brought in Ibrahim by what a player. When he came in, he scored that third goal for Senegal, which sealed victory for them. Personally, I think Mane was the best, was my man of the match. Even though he did not score, he had 2 assists. The one that stood out for me was the last assist he played to Ibrahim by. He dropped really deep, received the ball through the midfield, and then played that through pass, which by scored. At the start of this tournament, I was one of those people that said Senegal were favorite to win. But looking at Senegal, they have not really had any big challenges in this tournament. The very first challenge that they had was against Congo, a game which they failed to win. It will be good to watch this Senegal team against the likes of Cameroon, Nigeria, Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, and let's see what they are made of. Fair play to Sudan. They did very, very well. This was the best they could do. They had a very good strategy. They executed it and it worked a little bit. But again, when you are against a team like Senegal that has the caliber of players like Sadio Mane, Ismail Sarr, Nicolas Jackson, Mendy in goal, it is a mountain to climb. But well done to Sudan. They did really, really well. Personally, I think that just qualifying for the knockout stages was a win for Sudan, considering what is going through, what is going on in their country. If they had a win here, it would have been good. But again, as I said earlier, having a win against this Senegalese team was going to be a difficult task. But fair play to them and congratulations to Senegal. Now that Senegal has qualified, they will face whoever wins this evening between Tunisia and Mali. So let's sit tight and see what happens when Mali plays against Tunisia this evening.